Welcome to DowerChin.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at another case. This is a leather case from FinTie or FinTie, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But basically this is a case for the Encore 2, Toshiba Encore 2. I'm going to be using it on my Encore 2 right. We'll take a look and see how this fits with it and if something like this is for you or not. Okay, I have my Toshiba Encore 2 right over here with the pen attached. And we have the FinTie case over here. And we can see that, let's put them side to side, how much more girth you're going to get out of this thing. The tablet itself is very, very thin, as you can see. But with this thing, you're going to pretty much double the width of the tablet, which may or may not be a deterrent for you. So that's something to consider. So let's open this up and let's just take it out. Now the case is relatively generic. It has, if you've used some other cases like this for other tablets, it shares a very similar feel. It's got a little felt material inside, Velcro here with this little flap that kind of goes in to keep the tablet tucked in. Plenty of openings here, and the camera openings over here, which is cut out exactly to match the camera that's in the corner of the Encore 2 right. So we'll slip this in. And as you can see, although there's nothing really kind of blocks the pen itself, this part over here won't allow it to really stay very well. So we'll put that to the side. Luckily, there is this little pen loop over here we can actually use. So we will get to that in a second. So like a lot of these other generic cases, they kind of fit in like so. And the flap goes over. There's no magnetic anything on this, so the flap is going to fall on you. So that you have to consider that if that's a problem or not. There's nothing that holds either. Some of them have straps to hold it. This does not have a strap to hold it, so it's going to be flapping loose. Looking around, there's nothing on the back here. Back on this side, we see they have a little kind of a loop here, or a little cutout over here that you can basically slip the part of the case into, which allows you then to stand it up. So you can actually stand it upright or flip it this way and have it on the table in this type of manner. So the looking around, the alignment is a little bit off for the USB micro USB connector for charging. It's a little bit off. However, there is nothing blocking this side really, so you have easy access to the headphone port, microphones. The speaker is not blocked. Micro SD card slot is not blocked. Unfortunately, this is. You might have to maybe cut this a little bit in order to get the space available for you. This part is open, so you can actually slip the pen in. But like I said before, it's kind of the pen's tightly attached, and so you kind of, if you slip it in, you kind of get this little funny. It kind of sticks out oddly because of the extra material here. So you probably don't want to be doing that. So this side, the speaker is not covered, which is okay. Then over here you can see that none of the buttons are covered. So you have your Windows, volume up, down, and power that are not being blocked, which is good. So that's nice. And it does keep it at a nice angle this way, so you can use it. Now the pen loop is handy because at least with this pen, since you can't put it in anywhere and won't sit to the side, at least you can kind of slip this through and have the pen right there for you. So when you close it up, you have it. So the pen is relatively secure, and you're fine. The camera is not blocked, a little bit off, but it shouldn't. I don't think it'll affect shooting at all. And as this thing stretches out, you might be able to kind of finagle it into the center. But there it is. So the edges of the case come out a little bit. So at least with these parts, like for example, that are exposed, there's nothing covering it. It should impact on the edge of the case here on the cover, so it shouldn't have any problems protecting it. So I'm going to go to a desk eye view, at least so we can see how this rolled up, how it affects the viewing angle. Okay, so we're at a bit more of a desk eye view here. As you can see, once again we have the case, and one thing I wanted to note is that there are magnets here, so for when you're having it this way, the magnets do prevent the flap from opening up. Although it kind of bulges out this way though, because nothing in the middle here. But unfortunately, on this side, there's nothing there to keep it, so it's going to flap open easily like this. So we'll put this into the loop over here, this little wedge corner thing here, and we will stand it up. As you can see, this is the view you get from this side. And then if you flip this over this way, you can get this lower kind of wedge shaped thing going, which might be more of a comfortable typing position. You're typing on screen. And so there you have it. Now the one thing I need to test out is, like with any Wacom EMR or even just Wacom tablet of any kind, magnets can disrupt how well the stylus performs. But we'll take a look, because the magnets are up on the side around this edge here, so it may or may not interrupt, but we shall see. So let me turn this on and we will give the pen a go and see if it actually affects it in some way. Okay, so here we are. It's a basic test. We'll use Sketchbook Pro. I'll use a pencil tool here. Let's just kind of go and start drawing over here. So let's see. The magnets are in this corner, and nothing seems to be affected. So that's good. That's actually good news. Let me erase this stuff, or actually, where get the eraser tool going here. Let's just erase that again. I have to program this to be better for the eraser. I have not done that. Oops. Come on, puck. Here we go. Oops. Alright. Yeah, get that little problem going. Alright, so let's see that. If I can draw. So, alright, so there's nothing really affected here, so that's good. So go on this side here. Actually, that was a very bad test. Hang on. Let me go into like a. Let's put the lagoon on the right side so it's out of my way, and we'll just draw straight lines here. Let's try a straight line. Try draw straight lines. Corners are always tough for Wacom tablets, so. Okay, so the magnets over here that hold the cover in place don't seem to be affecting the. Actually, you know what? The magnets are not there. I'm so sorry. The magnets are probably in the cover right here. So let's try that. So let's try that flat. All right. Let's do the eraser again. All this stuff here. So now I actually have the cover on the bottom over here. Let's see if it actually caused any problems. So I'm going to come in here. And now it seems like it's okay. It seems like they don't really affect anything, so I don't think they do. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, so it doesn't seem to. Let me put the lagoon back on the other side here. Because I've seen cases that actually make this thing go like this around the magnets, and this doesn't do that, so that's good. So that's good news. Good news is that the magnets here don't seem to affect the Active ES pen, which is good. So it's safe for the device. So then it's up to you whether you think the merits of this case are worthwhile. Ultimately, it's much more affordable than the Toshiba case, and you don't have a whole lot of choices, unfortunately, unless Toshiba comes up with other types of cases or other manufacturers pick up on this. You're gonna be kind of limited to what you can scrounge up, and this is probably one of the better ones you can probably find out there. So there you have it. A look at the FinTie case for the Encore 2 or Encore 2 Write. If you have any questions about this case or any other cases I have, or about the tablet itself, subscribe and let me know. Thanks for watching.